up, you guys? It's MCLegoboy here with 8008, the Technic version of the Stormtrooper. It is 361 pieces and retailed for $35 back in 2001. As you can see, it is 335 millimeters tall, so it's taller than a foot. So, pretty cool. One of the better models, I gotta say. For the longest time, though, I didn't think it was, and it was because the helmet wasn't accurate. The reason why is because when I was younger, and yeah, we'll just remove the head. It's not that hard. For the longest time, I don't know why, this was always like this. It was always sitting up like that. So he looked like he had a nose. Like, it looked really weird. It looked stupid. I didn't understand it. And it wasn't until I rebuilt it to see what pieces were wrong or missing or broken or anything. And it was like, whoa, this looks so much better now. So it does pay sometimes to rebuild your sets to make sure that they are in fact correct. Because yeah, for the longest time, I had it like that. Similar to C-3PO, he's got static legs. I don't get it. I don't know why. I do appreciate the effort in trying to get the knee pads to look a bit different, because they are different on at least 4 through 6 Stormtroopers. I think the ones that are being used, the First Order Stormtroopers, are now symmetrical up and down, except for actually, like, I think aside from the helmet being a little asymmetrical, but then also there's stuff on the padding. It's also asymmetrical. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So, yeah. And then we've got 2 stickers, but they don't overlap on the pieces. So, I don't know why. But I like it. It's nice. But yeah, static guy comes with this. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. But yeah, it dangles. So, got some clear pieces in there that don't come with the set. They just help hold the gun up a little higher. So, yeah. It's actually really hard to review this guy because of his height. And Darth Vader is even taller. So that's going to make it even more difficult to review him. But the arms can separate from the gun. I just like to stick the fingers into the gun because it looks better. But, I mean, he does have full range of motion on this arm. So, you know, except for that, you know, that's not good. That is, like, one of the flaws with ball joints. They do that sometimes. But yeah, I like to stick the fingers into the gun to make it look like he's holding it. And, of course, it kind of helps make it a little taller. As you guys saw earlier, the head does move a pretty good amount. So, pretty exciting about that, yeah. There's actually a Bionicle torso within this. Believe it or not, you can kind of see it. See right there? Some grills, there's a piston in there. So, you could start trying to make your own Toa if you wanted. And it moves both arms. Not quite sure why, but kind of similar to what they eventually came across in 2015. If you stick a ball joint here, you can actually have the arms pose and then still have a function going. So, why did it take them so long to figure that out? I don't know, man. And then the final function, you've got the gun. There's a little ball joint for you to pull right here. So we'll have him shoot himself here. So you grab this little ball joint and you push forward with it. that in turn pulls this cord that is kind of concealed within the arm. That reaches up to here and pulls back on the trigger. So, pretty cool. I like it. Also, in case you guys were wondering, this is what the old super shooter spring-launched missile thing used to look like. It was a round thing. It wasn't that cool half, like, carved out thing that looks like something way cooler. Words and things. I suppose that is why the arms kind of come up together at once, so that even if you didn't plug it into the gun, you could have it underneath the gun. So, yeah, you get some clear pieces. You can stick it in right there. I suppose if you really wanted to, you could add a whole bunch more and do things like that to make it look cooler. Also, you can make an alternate version of a Stormtrooper. And I'm about to show you. Oh man, I'm kicking the entire thing because I'm so far back. Alright. So you remove this one bushing. And you don't change the white part on there. You just stick the orange one on top. And boom! Sandtrooper! I know, is it not the most exciting thing you've ever seen? So, yeah, not accurate at all. But that is something that happens with this thing. Let's see. Okay, so somewhere in here, it's got to show you the alternate version, right? Yeah, there we go. Right there. Boom. Alternate version. And then, yeah, another alternate model. Again, I really don't know what this one is at all this time. So, if somebody could explain to me what that thing is, that'd be awesome. I know it's got to be some sort of a ship, but I don't know what kind of a ship it would be. So, we're going to turn him back into a regular Stormtrooper again. Oh man, just shot the missile again. You guys are seeing all of my blunders. So, I do hope that you guys are enjoying this. Because I would find it pretty hilarious if that kept happening. Get back here. So, that is the extent of the Technic Stormtrooper. Got some cool pieces, like only one of that, but you know, it looks pretty good. I like it. There's a lot of white on him, unlike C-3PO, who, even though he has a black leotard thing underneath, there's enough white armor on him that it actually looks good. So, yeah, and as you guys saw in the C-3PO one, if you get him, you can have something powerful enough to shoot the button on C-3PO to blow him up. So, this has been MCLegoboy with 8008, the Technic Stormtrooper. See you guys. Oh, and what lies they tell you in order to buy the product. Like, his legs don't move. I can show you. They do not. Like, somebody forced this thing way back to take that picture, or they photoshopped that thing at a different angle. Because There's no way.